solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway, he's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell him, though, that I sent you. You got to tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah!
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt, specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
Penis tastes better boiled.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to begin our study of the male erection. We are adults. Now, I want everybody together to go ahead and say, penis, penis, penis.
Penis tastes better. Penis tastes better. Penis tastes better boiled.
Come on, y'all, say it.
No, man. P-nuts. I'm trying to say it as slow as I can. P-nuts. P-E-A-N-U-T-S. P-nuts. Y'all know what the hell I was saying.
Come on, y'all, say it.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. It's that time of the week when we give out boiled peanuts to the bust of the week in sports, entertainment, and beyond. This was really probably the most landslide boiled peanuts award, nominee that I could remember, man, in a long, long time. But, it is what it is. Before I do that, though, I need to remind you, if you're, especially if you went to South Carolina State or you plan to go to the best homecoming in black college sports, that's what Southern Bell Magazine said about South Carolina State. You can hate all you want. Southern Bell Magazine gave you the top 10 HBCU homecomings going, and South Carolina State University was #1. Okay? And so, if you are an alumni and you plan to go, or even if you just want to check it out because you've heard about how dynamic and how big and fun it is, I got an opportunity for you to win free a 2-night stay and free breakfast at the Baymont Inn and Suites, formerly the Hampton Inn, in Orangeburg, South Carolina, the weekend of October 21st through the 23rd. All you got to do is go to Pause for a Cause, scsu.eventbrite.com. That's Pause for a Cause, scsu.eventbrite.com to get more detail. The winner will be announced on my show October 10th through the episode on October 10th, 2016. All right, so once again, Pause, P-A-W-S, for a Cause, scsu.eventbrite.com. But your Boiled Peanuts Award winner this week is your damn Boiled Peanuts Award winner this week is, and we don't have the damn little sound effect. The Boiled Peanuts Award winner this week is Shaquille O'Neal. Having black people lips comes in handy sometimes. Let's see, 73% of the vote. It was only Shaq versus the Panthers versus Broncos referees. Shaq got 73% of the vote, man, today. And once again, man, I do the will of the people. I'm not too much a fan of nominating Shaq for any Buster of the Week award, but hey, I guess it's kind of deserved. The man has just done so much in the community that I kind of feel bad about that. But once again, I didn't vote. I mean, the Stewies, y'all did this. I'm not even saying I disagree, but, you know, me and Shaq kind of hang in some of the same circles. When I see him, I'm going to talk to him about it. If I ever get an opportunity to sit down and talk to Shaq, man, on a one-on-one level, I'm going to be like, bro, man, I don't. Can you explain something to me? This is what I would say. I probably would approach it like this because he's big as hell, and I heard that he slapped a few people in his lifetime. I would say, big fella. That's what Dennis Scott calls him, big fella. Big fella, man. Why do you give a rat's ass what people think about you? Why are you trying to protect your brand for something that really shouldn't need protecting? Why are you protecting, you know, your brand to this degree where you don't want to keep it real? I mean, that whole thing you said about Colin Kaepernick, bro, I mean, that was out of pocket, man. Well, I mean, why? Give me your thinking. Give me your reasoning on your comments. You know, why? I mean, don't you got enough money? Like, I probably wouldn't say nothing to him about his money. That definitely would get me slapped. I'd be like, but Shaq, haven't you, financially been set up to take care of your family probably for the next 10 generations? Well, I want to take care of them for the next 12 generations. That would probably be his answer or something like that. I don't know. Very disappointing, but there it is, this week's Boiled Peanuts winner. Let me read some of your messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com. You know what? We kind of need to talk, and we're limited for time today. I can't do bonus stew today. I just can't do it because I got some running around to do before, I get with the Stewies tonight and hang out at Cafe Circa. So let me quickly talk a little bit about college football. Let me give you my 4 most interesting. I'm not going to say biggest even because they're really not. The 4 most interesting games that I'm looking forward to this weekend in the world of college football. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. We'll do the NFL in the next segment. But the 4 games I'm kind of looking forward to are UVA taking on Oregon. This is the late game on tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, kickoff. First year Virginia head coach Bronco Mendenhall. You remember him? Legendary BYU player. He was the coach at BYU for many, many years. He's now the head coach of Virginia, and if you didn't know or you weren't paying attention, Virginia's an ACC school. They lost to Richmond last week. Not a good look at all. And so they travel out to the Great Northwest to take on the Oregon Ducks, who have been, a very good team over the last, 10 years, I could say. After losing 37-20 to the Spiders in the FCS, his Cavaliers, talking about Bronco Mendenhall's, travel across the country to take on the number 24 Ducks at Autzen Stadium at 10:30 p.m. I always like watching the late games, and it's always cool to watch Oregon because you want to look and see what type of uniform they're wearing. They got a million different combinations. That stadium at night is always cool. So I'll probably, after I finish drinking these beers with the Stewies and everything, by the time I get home, it'll be second half maybe. I didn't even talk about the damn Goosebumps. Yeah, so I might not even be able to see that game, but that's one of the games I'm interested in. Arkansas taking on TCU. The Horned Frogs allowed 461 yards to South Dakota State in their opening last week, so that's not a good look at all. The Razorbacks rallied for a 21-20 victory over Louisiana Tech in their opener with quarterback Austin Allen engineering a 77-yard touchdown drive in the fourth quarter. So they held on, but they play tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, I'm kind of looking forward to Louisville taking on Syracuse, ACC battle. It's crazy to think Louisville and Syracuse are in the ACC, but they are. Lamar Jackson, the week before, accounting for 405 yards in the first half. That's something that we really didn't talk a lot about, this whole Lamar Jackson thing from last weekend, is this ninja accounted for 400-plus yards and 8 touchdowns in one half. But I guess as I mentioned earlier this week, they didn't have him in their list for top 5 Heisman candidates just after 1 week. But I guess that wasn't enough. I guess the fact that he's a dual threat quarterback negates all of that. Yeah, I guess you kind of like Cam Newton. You could win MVP and they still allow the damn players to beat the hell out of you. It's just the same way as Cam Newton. If you're a dual threat quarterback, you can account for 8 touchdowns and over 400 yards in one half, and nobody talk about you. Yeah, that's fine. Ew. The Orange ran off 81 plays for 500-plus yards in total offense and beating Colgate last week. So, that's not a game no one would talk about. But once again, this is a real down week for college football. Everybody playing the Little Sisters of the Poor. In the game tomorrow night that we'll be checking out at Twin Peaks and Buckhead, Virginia Tech taking on Tennessee. They trailed the Sun Belt Conference contender App State, Tennessee 13-3 at home at halftime. So what do you really expect from Tennessee? The Vols and Hokies will clash Saturday at 8 p.m. in front of what they're saying might be the biggest crowd to ever watch is it a college football game or a sporting event, period. They're expecting 150,000 fans at Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee tomorrow night. So that's going to be a sight for the eyes. That's going to be very interesting. Georgia takes on Nichols, and Georgia Tech takes on Mercer. Nobody is playing nobody tomorrow. Those 4 games I gave you, they're not even that big from a fan standpoint. But those are your funky 4 games this weekend. Yeah. Mercer's got a football team? Mercer has a football team. Where the hell is Nichols? I think Nichols is in Louisiana. Georgia taking on Nichols. Georgia Tech taking on Mercer. All right, back in 3 minutes, we'll talk some NFL, Funky 4. And I forgot to tell you about Goosebumps tomorrow night. We'll give you the rundown for the whole weekend for TDSS 2 coming up next on The Doug Stewart Show.
Hello, everyone. This is Grandma Eunice. I want Uno to come on and listen to my grandson, pan Stuart Mealy.